They thought that they would wipe out Naoya Inoue.
Inui! You're Inui! Come on, man! You're a monster? Motherfucker! No, you are no monster. You are a Chinese, Japanese turtle.
And he gets it done at 11. Dismisses an unengaged Paul Butler by hitting the accelerator and putting on a show. Timmy, you said I love the speed and the power of these punches to open up this round, and it got to Butler. He did it again. Knockout victory for the monster.
Inoue came out viciously, throwing punches with bad intentions. You know, Butler had something else in mind. He didn't come to win tonight. He came to survive, as Inoue made him a punching bag for the entire night until he stopped him.
They said he's just popular because he is a fighter from Japan.
Fighting guys that stand right in front of him, you know, everything went his way. You know, he's at home.
And also believed that could cause the upset of the century.
On Saturday night, I'm going to shock the world.
However, these guys were just mic warriors because what followed was just pure ruthless aggression.
This is a fearsome flurry, and he's got him with a left.
In the entire boxing world, only one fighter carries the name of the monster. Only one man has earned it. 31 professional fights, 31 wins, 0 losses. At just 32 years old, he's conquered 5 weight divisions and collected 5 world titles, something no other fighter in history has done at his age. But what makes Inoue different? Well, he doesn't sell fights with his mouth. He doesn't need theatrics or trash talk. He lets his fists do the talking. And when cocky fighters disrespect him, he makes them pay. Not with words, but with their faces. We've collected the most brutal, humbling moments in boxing history. Arrogant champions who ran their mouths. Confident challengers who thought they would beat the best easily. They all learned the same lesson the hard way. And the first victim on the list is Stephen Coolboy Fulton. Ariake Arena, Tokyo, Japan. A sold-out crowd is ready to witness their national hero. But Stephen Coolboy Fulton, he didn't come to Japan to show respect.
I feel like the hype is around amongst him because he's a Japanese person doing these things.
The trash talk was loud. The confidence was sky high. Fulton owned the 122-pound division, undefeated, unified, untouchable. He thought the hype around Inoue was just that. But in the fight game, words mean nothing. And Fulton was about to learn that in the worst way possible.
I see me wiping him out clean. He's too small for me. He's too short.
From the very start, Stephen tried to mount pressure, but Naoya never let those cocky rats get away easily.
Test Fulton off the 13-month layoff.
Absolutely. Hasn't yet decided to attack. You already look at him. But trust me, I assure you.
Of course, range will be critical. 3.5-inch reach advantage. The natural 108.
His movements. Inoue feels that from Fulton, that he's smart. That's the reason why he's not just rushing in there. He doesn't want to walk into anything.
Body from Inoue.
So interesting to see that low starting off like that. Good jab. All night about Fulton's jab. But what about Inoue's jab?
Inoue now goes upstairs with it.
He was clear.
After the first round, it looked as if Fulton was just trying to knock out the air.
Right back to it.
There it is again.
And there's the first that is able to land. And he comes with it again, and then a 4-punch combination.
Soon, Fulton started to realize the grave mistake he had made. Inoue even mocked his punches.
You see Fulton, even though he's the bigger guy, when he gets...
Fulton steps forward, Inoue backs off. You can see how calm early on here. As he comes with it, there's that jab.
It's the quickness and it's the speed at which Inoue closes the gap on his bike. Just trying to avoid shots from now.
You just said it. That speed to close.
Let's see if Fulton can turn it around. He needs to...
He wants to show that he's tough. You got to show you're tough while still.
You see the shifting game plan already?
Suddenly, the monster gets unleashed.
Just been a point of emphasis early on, and then the right hand. Back to the bottom. And if you're going to stay there, you got to throw.
But he's just sitting there. I think he's afraid for what's going to come back.
Tough to replicate. Uppercut.
Now, Fulton was just surviving. No counterattacks or offense. He was just clinging to his dear life.
Great as the fight has moved around in the early stages. As he comes to open up this fourth round, he had a
Body of Inoue getting a little physical on the inside. Inoue's beating him to the punch.
Well, we get so enamored with the power of Inoue. Good combination from Inoue.
A sudden left jab catches Fulton on the nose, and he starts to bleed.
Letting his hands go. He's afraid for what's going to come back. So now use your legs. Try something. Lure in Inoue, because now you rhythm up. I mean, when you have a fighter like Inoue just landing shots, rhythm up. You have to. Throw feints. Subtle move.
Suddenly, Steven tries to make a comeback, but the Japanese monster puts him in his place.
That's what he has to do.
And a right hand from Inoue. Another right.
Overconfident test, and he'll leave himself.
Comes a point where the bigger man has to act. Right hand from Inoue. As Inoue.
I want you directly in front of me. I don't want you moving anywhere.
Arena in Tokyo. The crowd.
So unbelievable how Inoue.
Description of what makes his punching key.
Ooh. But you know he's in fence, but getting himself out of position.
Short left hand chopped down here at the end of round number 6. Fulton trying to exchange.
Good right hand. I'm seeing him keep his head on that right side. Right in the
We've also seen him at his best when he does.
Yes.
Short check. There's Fulton on the inside, coming, wrapping around the guard with that right hand. And Inoue comes right back at him. Returns.
Good right hand over the top.
Counter right hand from Fulton. Trying to cut off the ring and close the gap.
He never stops hunting for that knockout. He's always looking for it.
4-punch combo.
Gee, these are great moments right here, and he's allowing Inoue to reach. Right hand, the left hook. Inoue can get there quick with that jab. Is his Fulton has really hard to get in and out.
Oh, right hand hurts him! Oh, a huge right hand from the monster! And then he chases him down!
A devastating quick right hand catches Fulton on the chin, and he goes to sleep. Somehow, Fulton beats the counts, but now the beast was on the hunt.
Badly, the monster on the attack! Trying to claim 2 more belts as Fulton trying to grab the ropes. That destructive, decisive.
After an onslaught of vicious punches, Fulton goes down, and the monster proves why he's the best in the business. On 18th May 2019, Naoya faced Emmanuel Rodriguez for the WBA and the IBF championship. But before the fight, Emmanuel's coach made a grave mistake by aggressively pushing Naoya's father and coach. The monster was pissed at this. Disrespecting him is a different thing, but once someone touches Naoya's father, it's a shortcut to death.
En Super Series el vencedor se enfrentará a Inoue, que es un hombre tremendo, golpeando en la relación del rival, pero curiosamente es el que ha tomado el centro del cuadrilátero, guardia alta, movimientos de cabeza y de cintura del portero de izquierda, eléctrico hasta el momento Manny Rodríguez. Enfrente tiene unos...
Fíjate, primer detalle, ahí estamos viendo a Manny Rodríguez cómo está mandando, tiene el centro del ring.
Inoue sacando ese jab de izquierda. Muy bien, deseo de alto nivel, de alta escuela, de los mejores sin duda.
This match looked more like a highlight reel, but it was actually Naoya who was just pounding Emmanuel second after second because he was furious at what his team did, and now the poor fighter had to pay for it using his face.
Bueno, que iba a ser ambiciosa la noche de hoy, de momento está mandando mostrar el tremendo poder que tiene.
Se disculpa con deportividad, los dos son muy de derecha arriba. La guardia alta del boxear muy bien al fallo del rival y de contra.
Con el talento, con la velocidad y con la precisión que tiene.
Inoue, pero un Manny Rodríguez muy centrado y quizá pues con ese trabajo.
Well, for this fight, he's eaten a couple there. Those punches from Inoue, and there's a right hand got into a fearsome flurry, and he's down. He's got him with a left for the first time.
A quick left-right on Emmanuel's chin shuts down his nervous system, and the fighter is forced to the canvas. However, he quickly gets back up, but now the monster is on the hunt, and there's no escaping that unable to fight the count.
Go again is Rodriguez. Here comes Inoue. Oh, he's got into the body. What a shot. Inoue's waiting.
Still 2 minutes to go, Jam.
Oh, this is unbelievable for Inoue.
The referee stops the match, and Naoya gets the revenge for his father's disrespect. But one thing is certain, Antonio Neves didn't know what he was putting himself against, and thought that Naoya was just another boxer from Japan. So he had to say this about the Japanese monster.
Fighting guys that stand right in front of him, everything went his way. He's at home, lower weight class, so the hype is all behind him. Everybody wants to see him win. All the pressure's on him. I have no pressure.
And this wasn't just another opponent stepping up to get knocked out. Antonio Neves came in with an 18-1 record. Battle-tested, proven, dangerous. Neves was a grinder, a fighter built on endurance, on breaking you down round after round, dragging you into deep water until you drowned. The experts called it a 50-50 fight, a real test for the rising Japanese star. But they didn't know what Inoue already knew. This wasn't going to be a war of attrition. This wasn't going to the scorecards. The monster had studied Neves, he'd seen the blueprint, and he'd already decided exactly how this night was going to end.
The second most per round of any top fighter in the world, exceeded only underlines the fact that how high is the power behind the jab, like you just mentioned. So that's definitely an jab on a classic 1-2. And he hasn't unfurled that one. Neves quite aware that he's up, and already we've seen one thing that some fighters wait a long time to learn. Neves is aware of the jab, so a couple of times his father taught him well. He's fundamentally sound, and that power he has by punch
when the monster punch. He's trying to time him in between with Inoue to get his shot in there.
With one good hard counter left hand shot.
This is where Inoue has had his way so far.
Bodies to jab, maximum impact, and in round one, now Inoue appears to be everything that we were told he would be.
There's the feint. Inoue wants to wait a little bit but punch with him to land his own shot.
Is obviously you can get caught with a clean shot. Good shot from there.
Well, it's not a good idea to
left hand to the body in a way.
And that's a compliment.
Won the first fight for Juan was keeping his feet flat on the canvas and maximizing it.
And that's the same thing you see with Inoue right now.
He bothered Neves with that hard right hand. Inoue
catch him with in an
It's a great thing, but I think from what I've seen, they either work extremely well or they implode right before.
I think Inoue has to put Neves away here in this round or next. This is his devastating, makes water cooler buzz the next, on Monday at work. And if he scores a knockout here,
it looks like Neves is trying to find somewhere to hide in the ring with power shots. Neves trying to slip away to the side, walking him down, gets him into...
Suddenly, a vicious blow came out of nowhere.
Against Kovalev, when you saw that, you went right there, and here Inoue has him ready to go to the body. Yup, there it is.
A sudden left hook crashes into Neves. He never saw it coming. His legs give out, down to one knee. Now, the monster is locked in to take out Antonio.
Inoue stalking.
There it is. I think you should throw another punch other than
authority to change anything. Another Inoue listening to what Max Kellerman and Andre Ward say. Another left hook to the body. Another left hook to the body. Active punch in boxing. I don't care who you're fighting, where you've been brought up. Learn to the body. It will win you more fights than any other way. Naoya, Arturo Gatti against Leonard Body. Andre Ward against Sergey Kovalev.
He has wounded prey in front of him. No, he's not dazed in a way like he's
over and over. The sledgehammer left for the body.
Glued to his side right there. That's right to it.
And with the chance to put on a show now.
The referee has to keep a close look on the
end. It's not a contest anymore.
Neves came in with a record of 17-1-2.
His first loss, and it's only going to get worse as this fight goes.
He's bleeding now, and who knows what's going on. Another left to the body.
After barely surviving the barrage of punches and the disrespect by the monster, Antonio's coach sees that it is getting out of hand, so he throws the towel, and Naoya Inoue shots another cocky fighter. But Jason Maloney thought he had it figured out. However, believing doesn't mean winning. Everyone knew what Inoue brought to the ring. The destructive power, the lightning speed, The suffocating pressure that closed every gap, erased every escape route. Maloney knew it too, but Maloney had the guts to underestimate the monster.
I believe and I know I can win this fight. And on Saturday night, I'm going to shock the world.
He just thought he'd be different. He wasn't. In the first seconds, both fighters looked confident and tough.
Get some respect. He's got to do it. Inoue can put your lights out in a half a second. Just needs to be who he is. Be explosive, be fast, be quick. Don't try to overpower Maloney. Well,
phone up, hold that right hand up, because I see a left hook coming in there.
Anytime you have an explosive puncher like Naoya Inoue, capable of landing either hand. Inoue has so many tools, so many weapons. Nice. Inoue, after Maloney lands a shot of his own. In a shot that changes. Both guys showing some respect, but
yeah, you can tell Maloney tries to punch.
Lunges right there. That's one of the few mistakes that he does make, leaving himself exposed and doesn't get off the line. But I've got to be quick enough, I got to be smart enough, and I got to be strong enough. Oh, nice.
That's the work right there in the inside that Maloney has to do.
Both fighters are trading shots, going toe-to-toe, but it wasn't even close. Inoue dominated every exchange, faster, sharper, heavier, and as the bell rang to end the round, the monster wasn't satisfied. This was only the beginning. You could tell Naoya was just warming up. He had no intentions to slow down just yet. He was getting hungrier, more aggressive with every passing second.
This scheduled 12-rounder, and Inoue comes out
to you right now that Maloney is in his head, and he's trying to find his, ability to reinforce when you gotta switch your mind back and remind yourself why you're here.
Since Inoue was last in the ring against Nonito Donaire, fractured right orbital bone early in the fight. But those are some questions, Tim, that...
Of course, but Maloney needs to get close enough to be able to land those shots. You second guess it. Oh, man, nice body.
Inoue is faster. He's got fast twitch muscles, but Inoue's fast twitch muscles only has to get mid-range and in close, start to work to have a shot to win some rounds in this fight and hopefully win.
Showing you just that.
Did you see how Inoue,
Maloney was trying to get out.
Maloney came out swinging, aggressive, confidence, landing clean shots. For a moment, it looked like he might have something. The moment lasted 10 seconds. Then Inoue fired back. Lightning combinations, brutal power, shot after shot after shot. Maloney's legs wobbled, his eyes glazed over. All that was left was survival. And against the monster, even that was asking too much.
See it with guys like Teofimo Lopez, you see it with guys like Manny Pacquiao. Oh, nice effort.
For 12 rounds tonight, they really do want to hurt each other. Keeping up with Inoue in terms of he's going to win.
Well, he's letting Inoue dictate the pace. You see all the bouncing coming from Maloney. I told you he's a rhythm fighter. He likes to fight in the rhythm. And you see the combinations as he's...
Nice uppercut there with the right hand from Inoue, but Maloney takes it well. There it is.
Inoue was now controlling everything. The pace, the rhythm, the entire fight. He'd speed up when he wanted, slow down when it suited him. Maloney was just reacting, desperately trying to keep up with the shifting tempo. But keeping up wasn't enough. Inui connected with sharp combinations that snapped Maloney's head back. Then came the right uppercut, crashing into his jaw with sickening force.
Right now he's thinking, trying to figure out what his next move is. And
look at the calves on Inoue. That's where
Manny Pacquiao, Prince Nassim Hamed. Oh, beautiful double uppercut from Naoya Inoue. Using his strength, and he gets clipped by a...
Get his game plan. He forgot what he came here to do.
Ooh, that Inoue switches up, and now you see the legs of Maloney a little wobbly as he continues with the attack. Big right hand from Naoya.
That right hand hurt him right there. A short right hand hurt him, Bernardo.
There's another short right hand from Naoya. Ooh, big left to the...
Soon, the temperature changed. Inoue had seen enough. He unleashed brutal combinations with bad intentions. Ferocious hooks to the body, crushing shots upstairs. His eyes were distant, his feet were heavy. The cocky challenger who thought he could outsmart the monster was now just trying to hear the bell. But the bell wasn't coming fast enough, and Inui could smell blood in the water.
I have to say, this is real. Anymore. This guy is real. Watching it in person, how explosive, and the power to go along with it, and the pressure he's putting on Maloney right now. Maloney is a good fighter. He's a good quality fighter.
From Naoya Inoue as Maloney. Right hand counter once again from Inoue as he digs to the body. And nice stick jab.
Maloney knows his brother as well as anyone
See, he's being out-muscled. I mean, that power and that speed.
He barely flinched, keeping his composure while Maloney wasted his energy, throwing everything he had. Then Naoya starts ducking the highs, slipping under Maloney's desperate swings with insane precision.
In a way to get some respect and to get himself back in this fight. Because if he just sits on the outside like this, controlling every aspect of the game, I don't care if he's on the outside, it doesn't matter. He's controlling this fight, he's leading, he's countering, he's outspeeding, outquicking, more power than Maloney. How you gonna deal with that if you don't open up and try to get some respect?
Always an answer from Naoya Inoue. Nice right hand. You try to overdo yours and you hit it all over the place.
Right now. He's a tough kid. He's going to try to fight it out as long as he can. Never get in the ring with.
Nice. Oh, nice body shot from Inoue, but Maloney
right hand occasionally.
There you see the finishing shots from and Andre Ward. I'm Bernardo Osuna, and we talked about the opening. I had watched.
There's always going to be mistakes the fighter makes, but the question is, can the opponent do anything about it, or if they're going to have the courage to try to
He right at the start, 27 years old.
Of Naoya Inoue, who's 19-0 with 16 knockouts. But here comes Jason Maloney, who said, if I can get him backing up and crouching
inside the trenches, but he needs to be careful because Inoue will set him up.
So when he does try to open up, he's not going to have the energy that he wants.
As his jab got to its destination before Maloney.
Maloney started pressing forward, throwing punches with actual conviction for once. For a brief moment, it felt like the upset was brewing. But anyone who knew Naoya knew this wasn't over. But he quickly recovers and smashes Jason in the face with a brutal counter. Naoya starts throwing combinations of his own. Fast, vicious, relentless. Body shots, headshots, everything landing with bad intentions.
Did you see the shoulder? That was a nice little shoulder roll right there. Turn, boom.
Dominating this fight. He's put on a great performance. He's doing everything doing that people expected him to do. Good thoughts. That good shot right there.
Down goes Maloney on a quick counter. And Jason Maloney from down under. Big right hand once again from Naoya Inoue. And Maloney has no choice. There's a big left from Naoya Inoue. He follows it up with the right hand. And just the demeanor of Jason Maloney is continuing.
Is screaming that he's in control. And
from Naoya Inoue. Stop. Maloney gets caught with another left hook as he leads his jab out round. But he lands cleanly there with that right.
He starts holding on to Naoya for dear life, clinching desperately like some amateur getting destroyed at the gym.
The rest of his career.
Well, you got to do the math. How many rounds has he won? Where is he at? What type of fight is he fighting? He's not fighting a fight where he's just missing big shots that could possibly.
That inflammation over the left eye against Leonardo Baez. So the twins have been through a lot together at the hospital tonight at the hands of Naoya Inoue.
I love what you said again in that last round. You know, some may say, well, hey, Maloney's still in the fight. Don't look to stop it, but you got to do.
Oh, look at that deep
with Maloney.
Well, he took the first 2 minutes off, but here comes the
imagine that's unnerving for a fighter. It's tough to deal with.
There's that stick from Naoya Inoue as round 7. Oh, a big right hand from Naoya Inoue, and Maloney is down and hurt.
6, 7, 8.
It's over. It is over. Knight knocks out Jason.
Then out of nowhere, a massive right hand exploded onto Maloney's eye. His whole body shut down. The nervous system scrambled. He crumbled to the canvas. The referee rushed in and started counting. But everyone in the arena already knew. Nobody gets up from a shot like that. Nobody. Naoya retains his WBA and IBF bantamweight titles in the 7th round with a KO. After that, Naoya would go on to continue his streak, defeating opponents like Paul Butler, who had a staggering record of 34 wins with only 2 losses.
That power of Inoue comes through, and he gets it done at 11. Dismisses an unengaged Paul.
Now, Naoya Inoue has 32 wins under his belt with no losses at all, and people are still waiting for the person to defeat a monster. If you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment.